today we're going to do a special unboxing. We ordered some of the little hearts and hands from The Good and the Beautiful, their science program for K through 2nd. I've been eyeing it for a while and I thought, let's order some and see how we like it. It looks like so much fun. So here we go. The girls are going to do it and they're going to give you their thoughts and opinions and maybe pick a favorite if they can. All right, y'all.
What? Bubble wrap? A giant bubble wrap.
Ooh, fancy.
I know that was book.
Okay, so let's show the first one. What's the first one?
Bones and Stones.
Bones and Stones.
I know it.
Okay.
Wind and Whales.
Wind and Waves. Sparks and Stars. Ooh.
I know it's going to be
Fields and Flowers.
Oh, that one looks beautiful. Fields and Flowers.
Bubble.
The Big Book of Science Stories.
Okay, so this one goes with Bones and Stones.
Bones and
The
Stones.
Big Book of Science Stories.
That one goes with Sparks and Stars. Listen, I keep covering you up.
The Big Book of Fields and Flowers.
Okay, so these two go together.
And then Wind and Waves.
All right. Oh, wow. These are beautiful. They are beautiful. Okay, so y'all, let's lay them all out. Let me scooch over here so they can see it. Let's lay them all out together. And then y'all are going to tell me what you think your favorite is going to be.
I think you're going to like that one.
Well, I think I'm going to like this one.
The Wind and Waves. This one has dinosaurs.
I like dinosaurs.
You like dinosaurs?
I think I
Oh boy, what do you think is going to be your favorite, Mason?
The Fields and Flowers.
Fields and Flowers. Okay.
Or the Bones and Stones.
That one looks, I think that's going to be my favorite. What do you think, Andy? What's your favorite one going to be? Do you think right now, what's your favorite? The dinosaurs. I knew it. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's pick one of them to work out of today. Okay?
Okay. I want Bones and Stones.
Okay, we'll do Bones and Stones. Good job. Okay, so we just did a lesson out of Bones and Stones. We tried that one today. And what do y'all think? Did you like it?
Yeah, I liked it.
You liked it a lot. 2 thumbs up. Okay, and you said a 10 out of 10?
Yes.
Okay, what was your favorite part?
I liked how you can move around the little
Yeah.
figure.
Yeah. Okay, so they had a really cool interactive piece that you popped out of the back of the book and moved it around with the story, and that was really cool. I'll show that more later, but they really enjoyed being able to stay along with the story and move the pawn around. So they gave it a 10 out of 10. I think it's awesome. I'm going to do more of a flip through here in a minute.
Look at my new wings. Hold on.
Okay, turn it off. Okay, so this is the one that we did today. We did Bones and Stones, and this is the parent guide. So here's our table of contents, all the different things it's going to go over. It'll have your frequently asked questions, activity supplies, and y'all, these activities are not anything super off the wall, super easy. It's mostly stuff you're gonna have around the house. I'm not one of those who goes too crazy over science experiments. If it's just a lot, I'll be honest, I'm not gonna do it. So this is one of the things I love about The Good and the Beautiful Science. They typically keep it pretty simple for the busy mom, and I love that about them. More activity supplies. Okay, so this is the lesson that we did today, and it was what is a paleontologist, and it talked about the opening of it, and it gives you an audio narration. So you would get on the app on your phone, and it reads them through the story, and it was so cute, y'all. They had a little pond, this little, you pop it out, and you get to move it. I don't know if y'all are, some of y'all may not be old enough to remember this, but we used to have the books that you would listen to and you would read along, and it would chime when you were supposed to turn the page. Okay, so each time it chimed, they got to move it to the next. And it was about 6 minutes, so not long at all. Y'all can see, and they got to move it throughout the story. And then there was some discussion questions and an optional activity, which is really just a nature walk and discussing paleontology. Super simple, y'all. It took, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes at the very maximum. If you took the nature walk, it'd be a little bit longer. So let's just flip through and look at a few pages. Dinosaurs in museums. What did dinosaurs eat? I won't show y'all every page because there's so much in here. Volcanoes. And just like every other good and beautiful product, y'all, they are absolutely beautiful. There's no doubt about that. Metamorphic rock, mining, geology. So this is where it gets into the geodes, diamonds. Okay, so then let me show y'all in the very back. Shows you how to build the story pond, and this is how we popped it out today. It just came out of here, and we made this and went around the storyline. But there's a bunch of them. Okay, so then on days when you're not doing an audio narration from here, you will have this big book of science, and there is one of these for every single unit. So it looks like it will alternate. So what you're going to do is you're going to alternate. One day we'll have a story from here, and then the next day you will have an audio narration like I just showed you, and they'll flip-flop back and forth. Pretty cool. Okay, so moving on, we're gonna do fields and flowers. And there's what all it covers. Oh, excuse me, I have had a cold like you wouldn't believe lately. Okay, so with this one, here's your activities and supplies. All the things you're gonna need. Okay, so here is lesson 1, trees that live and sleep. So this one is gonna be a little bit different, which is what I love about mixing and matching these. So we're gonna do them on a rotation, kind of like a loop. We're gonna do all 4 of them at the same time, but just one each day on a loop. So with this one, it's called a movie time. Okay. And what you do with that, there's gonna be on the app, you can get on there and choose the movie. So it'll say trees that live and sleep, and you pick that and you get to watch it. And then afterwards, which I love these, they have discussion questions, so you can make sure the kids are grasping what you are reading about and watching. and listening to. And then of course an optional activity. So I'll flip through this more so that you can see. Seeds, parts of a plant, honeybees, snails and slugs. Look how beautiful that is. Ooh! Mosquitoes. That'll be good. I've always wanted to know why we even have those. Look how beautiful. Fireflies. Okay. So there's that one. And just like Bones and Stones, it has a big book of science stories, and this is going to alternate with the movies. So one day you may have a movie, the next day you may have a story. And the stories are beautiful, y'all. They're beautiful, they're encouraging, they're informational, and the kids really, really like them. So much information, but in story form, which we absolutely love. Super pretty anatomy of a dragonfly. So much to be learned and loved in these books. Okay, on to Wind and Waves. So cute. Okay, here's our parent guide. Now I haven't looked deep into this one yet, so let's see. Okay, so this one's gonna have an audio narration, like Bones and Stones. Right, just like the others, our activities. And what is a meteorologist? Okay. So, all right. So here we start off the first lesson with a story time. So we would read out of the big book of science stories. And then we're going to have a discussion and talk about what we learned and an activity. We'll flip through this so y'all can see it. Weather forecasting, temperature, the water cycle. Oh, look how beautiful this is. And here's an experiment time, so that's good. Light and color. Scoot it over so you can see. Okay, and here's the story pawns that go along with those audio narrations. Oh, the girls are gonna love that. Here's their big book of science stories. For Wind and Waves. And they are such good, thick, quality books. Pages are super thick. Those will last you a long time. Heavy duty for your kids to thumb through anytime they feel like looking at it. Can be used over and over again, which we love here at this house. All the kids. All right, and last, but definitely not least, I think I might be most excited about this one. Okay, so this is the Sparks and Stars. Y'all, this one is so beautiful. Okay. So here's what it covers. Okay. activity supplies. And then we go into lesson 1. And right out the gate in lesson 1, they have us doing an experiment. That's awesome. My girls will love that. They're all about the experiments. Okay, so let's see if this one has story times in it as well. Good. Okay, so story time on this one. For lesson 2, we'll have a story time. Okay, on atoms and molecules. And then it looks like this one will also have audio narrations in it. So we'll get to do the story poems. And then another story time. Story time. Okay, so it looks like this one is full of story times and another experiment. So there's quite a lot of experiments right in the first few lessons in this one. That's awesome. Okay. And here's all your story time audio narration pawns. Okay. And then the Sparks and Stars Big Book of Science Stories. Look how cute. Okay. Scoot. Sorry, y'all. Look how cute this is. Discovering gravity. Fun facts about gravity. So it's going to go through the planets for us. That's wonderful. Signing about solar. Singing, I'm sorry. No, that's signing. Yes, American Sign Language. Signing about solar. So that's great. Super cute, y'all. So much learning going on here. And I will tell you, they recommend these for K through 2. I don't usually hold fast to a lot that has just because it says a certain age. I don't always hold to that. If it's something that your kids are interested in and they're a little bit older, get them involved. Let them enjoy it too. I mean, I'm almost 40 and I think these are great. So I don't think you can put an age on everything. Okay. Okay, so thank you for joining us today. Thank you for looking at all of the Little Hearts and Hands series. Like I said, I could not decide which one we wanted, so I went ahead and ordered them all because I know they're going to be beautiful. I know they're going to be wonderful. I know they'll get used over and over again. Just awesome science stuff for little kids. Like I said, hey y'all, if you have an older one in elementary school above 2nd grade, don't let that hold you back from having them do it with you. Our older daughter, she's 5th grade and she loved it. She was like, this is so cool. And I was like, I agree. So you don't have to hold hard and fast to if something says K through 2, let your littles, like even if they're not in kinder, let them in. Matter of fact, our youngest technically isn't in kinder, but she's loving it as well. So even though, don't keep that from trying it. Seriously. Although it says K through 2, I think they all really enjoyed it. They told me 10 out of 10. So, if they don't like something, my kids will let you know. quickly. They'll tell you if they don't like it. So highly recommend. Absolutely beautiful. That's all I got to say about that. Thank you for hanging out with us, and I hope you have a blessed day and happy homeschooling.